Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Aswathy. I'm currently doing my post graduation in pediatrics in Lifeline Hospital. I'm pleased to inform you that I have passed MRCPCH part 1 exams in my very first attempt. I would like to thank my parents and my husband for their constant support, as well as my teachers, especially our HOD, who is an amazing woman and an extraordinary teacher, and without whom I would have never achieved these heights. Uh, I would like to share my tips and tricks as to how I passed MRCPCH Part 1 exams in my first attempt. So, so the very first thing to do if you're planning to do write the MRCPCH Part 1 exams, is to make an account at RCPCH website because it takes around 10 days or so for the completion of registration, and then only we can book for the exams. And the next, the popular question is, how long does it take for preparation for part 1 exams? Well, it depends upon your academics. Usually it takes 3 to 6 months time for the preparation. The most important question, how I did it. Well, RCPCH has a clinical case book in FOP, TARS, and AKP. Each of it contains 50 clinical cases, and sometimes these clinical case comes directly for the exam. So this is very important to read these clinical case books. After clinical case book, I directly went for recall questions. I did like past 5 years recall question, and if we assume there are like 100 questions in each paper, this is for easiness of calculation. It's like 5 into 3 into 100, like 15,000. Sorry, 1,500 questions are there, and these include some recalls also. So if we minus some recalls, we can take it as 1,200 questions or 1,200 topics. What I used to do is I used to tick mark all these important topics in the textbook. You can follow Science of Pediatrics or Master Course, whichever book you feel easy to read and revise. You can follow that textbook. So I used to tick mark all these questions in textbook and the relevant guidelines also. And then I used to make notes and study for the exam. I have also subscribed for past test, and I did like 100 percentage of past test questions for FOP and 25 percentage of questions for TAS. So, well, it's a personal choice. There are other apps like BMJ which you can subscribe. The only advantage is that we get a stimulation for the exam. And my notes, I always made notes, be it from clinical case or pastors or guidelines. I always made notes, and this has helped me to revise all these topics just before the exam. I'm currently showing you some of the pages of my notes. This has really helped me to revise these important topics just before the exams. Okay. One of the things that I've done that gave me an added advantage was writing FOP and TARS on 2 different days. This has helped me to learn, revise, and correct my mistakes. The first center that I got was Kolkata. I wrote FOP in Kolkata, which is like very far from my hometown. For TAS, I did online invigilation, and at that time, they didn't have such major restrictions for writing online invigilation. Well, you can save a lot of money and time if you book both exams on the same day. But for me, it was quite difficult as I had a 1 year old child and other health issues. So I didn't get much time for preparation. So Writing exam on two different days or on the same day, it really depends upon your priorities. Okay, that's all, guys. So if you have any doubts, you can comment down, and I will try my best to reply to all the comments. Thank you, guys. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel.